we had an expert with the International GSMA organization from London talk specifically about health effects as they relate to towers and cell sites. And he was pretty clear that the weight of the scientific evidence shows there's no correlation to health effects. And it's not as if, one of the things that was interesting to hear is there are studies that have been done for decades. It's not as if this is a new study. We've heard some people complain, well, you know, the people there haven't been cell sites long enough.
Exposed long enough.
Right, but the answer is, you know, radio communications have been around for 80 plus years. And the government in particular, the federal government, has done studies for a long time, almost that entire time from what I understand. So, you know, I'm comfortable that there really are not issues, and there's the weight of authority is there. It's sifting through it and providing it to communities for those that are concerned about it. But there's no question the cell phone study that was referred to recently is going to raise questions. Mm-hmm. The one thing that I was struck by is as you say, it's kind of the golden child, broadband. It really stems from the FCC and Chairman Janikowski and the National Broadband Plan from 2010, March of 2010. But it's not just at the agency level. Really, there's congressional activity, significant congressional mm-hmm. activity on the issue of, among other things, deployment of infrastructure, because you can't have cell phones, you can't use cell phones without the infrastructure, and the infrastructure needs to grow and develop so that the demand can be met. But there's a lot of, I think, important initiatives. The two bills in particular at the federal level, the Radios Act and the Public Safety Act, although they're not necessarily predominantly on infrastructure, they have key components on infrastructure. And I think it's important at the local level to get the word out to local communities about what's happening at the federal level. And one of the things that you can see in the public safety bill, buried sort of near the end of it, because it's predominantly about public safety, mm-hmm. Is an attempt to effectively preempt at the federal level local zoning as it relates to modifications of existing sites and co-locations. I mean, that would be a huge lifting of a barrier if that can get done.